and then we just Throuple? That's how you pronounce it? Like
Yeah, Throuple.
I thought you was talking about chocolate.
It's like, it's a relationship with three people. They.
Yo, if a female come and say, yo, I want a throuple, and I want the other guy in it, yo, I'm kicking you in your ass,
I
yo.
don't feel like it could work.
Turning you around, yo,
Like,
kicking you
like
right in your ass.
One set of
I'm sorry, what?
like.
I've trained girls before when I was younger in high school.
Train them do
Wait,
what?
Wait, hold on. No, he mean ran train. He mean ran train. So what you saying, when you say train though, like usually it's like one at a time type of thing. Like where like you go in, you know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all boys wild.
See,
He
now
had his own house at 17.
Nah, that was never happening.
No, but see, here's the thing though.
So
We're
like,
talking about
saying,
relationships.
like, straight
Oh,
porn
no.
style where like
Not
you in the joint and then he in the
that,
and then y'all nuts rubbing.
That's a little too close for comfort, nah.
She in the front, he in the front, you in the back.
Yeah. That's about it.
Nah, I'm still not doing it because then you still kind of like
y'all
what you
looking
looking
at each
at, like
other.
his meat right there. You just like you all over the place.
Yo, but you watch porn and you see the dude meet.
Yo, I don't watch porn.
You don't watch porn?
Nah.
Oh, you one of them eggs.
16, 17.
Cause
you
like,
about to get some, you
cause
don't care about
motherfuckers
certain
don't understand. Like, we're people don't fuck like that. So like, most motherfuckers get their piece, like they cues from porn. So you be, you know what I mean, you get a real chick and you on your, you just beating that shit up. Like,
that's why you have
she don't enjoy that shit.
You have to search real orgasm
Like,
to get the real sex videos. Like, you could look, like as a woman, you could watch a porno and tell the shit don't feel good. And I'm not going to watch it because I'm like, this is stupid. I know that shit is uncomfortable as hell.
Right.
yeah, dude just drilling the shit out of her. Now
I don't
you
like
think
when
that's
they
how
be
you
doing
really supposed to
ignorant
have
shit,
sex.
like putting their feet on the girl
Put the
head.
feet on
like,
their head.
what?
They
Who
spitting on
wants
that and shit.
I know some chicks that like that shit though.
But they don't really. I mean, they like that shit because they seen somebody else like it. Like they
I
grew
had a
into
couple
that shit.
chicks ask me to put belts around their necks, all types of wild
That's
shit.
what I'm saying though. But that shit was never her idea. You know what I'm saying? She didn't just wake up one day and was like, you know what? I think I want a motherfucker to put a belt around my neck,
But it still appeals
spit
to her.
on my hair, put his foot on my face.
Yo, I'm
Why
just
they
going
say
back
that?
to the
I had
throuple.
to
Y'all
say
talking about
pineapples, 'cause
the
I was
nasty.
doing that shit.
That's talking about the nastiness of the throuple. I'm talking about just having a woman having two men and a man having two women. Like, it's happening, but yo,
I don't think that
some
it's-
motherfuckers can't even fucking sit here and be like, yo, they cheating.
But not even that. I just
It's
feel
not
like
working?
two of
that's
the
not
people
cheating.
are going to have more of a connection than the other. Like I don't feel like all three are going to be equally invested.
Communication.
You can't even have communication with two motherfuckers. How you gonna have communication with three?
Like if I have a
I know,
connection
right?
with my
That's some
dude,
ill
like
shit,
I'm
though.
gonna feel a way if they dip off and do something on their own.
Right. Like y'all
it's not
cheating.
for me.
Nigga, you cheating.
We
I don't
fighting.
believe that 'cause I know you want.
Hold on. And then what happens if the
Don't
girl be
say
like, yo,
that.
listen, I want her tonight. You
I
gotta
do,
leave.
like it's
Well,
it's
she
some
gonna
things
say
I'm
that's not-
player
but
about,
that's
but
not
I
how that
care.
works.
But
We
at the
had that
same time
discussion
though,
before.
I mean, like sometimes that shit might come in handy. Like you tired. You know what I'm saying? She wants some. Hey man, you go in there and handle her real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm hop in the shower. I'm tired tonight. Yeah, it might work for some people. You know what I'm saying? I just know, like, as a man, you got a hard time handling one woman when she pissed off. Now you got two of these motherfuckers? Oh,
And when
nah.
women live together, they think that is true that they sync up. So you gonna have attitudes at the same time.
That is impossible. I'm not.
That's when it's a Henny night.
You get, well, shit. From what I hear, Henny, Coke. Like you mix Coke and it enhance you. So, no.
Yeah,
You mean Coca-Cola?
Right. Say clear.
Hey, I was
Make
told
sure-
today. I was told somebody was
Make
like,
sure
yo,
you
man.
told you that?
clarify
Hey,
that.
I
Like
can't tell no
cocaine?
names, but I'm just saying. Some dudes out here fucking putting the Coke on the tip of their.
They putting Coke
Oh
on the
yeah,
wood?
yeah,
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
I
I know what you're talking about.
Boys is wild, bro.
on, man.
I'm sorry.
But
This
you
is
talking
Ricky.
about real Coke, not this soda. You talking about Coke.
I know.
Yeah, I know. You
I
talking
picked
about
up on
real-
that.
yeah.
I'm sorry. This is Ricky.
It's funny as hell.
Jessica.
Oh, Jason.
This costume, this fucking cup about to melt.
We are Culture Business. We back for 2020.
Put Coke on the tip.
No, we can't. Yo, hold on. He high in bottles.
I see.
Yo, he's talking about Henny night. You see him over in the cut?
That's from the
Yo,
previous.
that's his own little personal, that's my little stash. Yo, so we back. How was y'all weekend?
I'm good.
Yeah, mine was solid.
Good football weekend.
I was chilling.
You ain't watching no football and stuff?
Nah, man, not really. Saturday.
Yo, when we was watching the Bills game together that day.
When was this?
When the Bills lost to the Texans in the playoffs.
Where was I? Where was I?
We was watching the Bills.
Oh, yeah, I was at your house. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay.
We going.
I was.
Yo, and I get it. Why the fuck was you just like, yo, these niggas gonna lose? You naming all the things that's gonna happen. You said that Josh Allen was gonna go down there. Yo, he predicted this shit. He said Josh Allen was gonna run down there. It was gonna look like they was gonna win the game, and this nigga is gonna fumble or throw an interception. Why he get sacked for 45-yard loss?
I mean, dude, they predictable.
Yo, I was sitting there so mad. I was like, damn, I want him to win. Shit.
I told you it was going to look like that, too. Yo, it's going to look like they going to win. You was like, man, yo, yeah, man, as long as we got a chance. He about to, nah, dude, that's what they do to you. That's what they do to you.
It's an abusive relationship.
It is. They sell you a whole lot.
I don't understand why they stopped.
And they be kicking your ass. You think this time it's going to be
successful for them
different.
Like, oh, he about to take me out. I'm about to dress up real nice.
He just going through some
and
things.
then he
went
beat
to
your
rehab.
ass right before y'all walk
Knock
out
your
the
ass
door.
Looking like Tina.
Yo, first, all right, cool, understandable.
Call your name Angela.
Oh, come on.
And then he pick you back up like, baby, I love you. I ain't mean to do that
to you.
And he knock
Things
your
gonna
ass
be
out.
different. I promise you, I changed. That's what every motherfucker think after the draft. No, it's different now. All right, motherfucker.
Or when they get a new coach.
Same old Bills. That's.
Anyways, enough off of that. We fast forward. I guess me and Cosmo had this conversation offline. Lamar Jackson showed why he's not the greatest, and that greatness showed up when Pat Mahomes was in there kicking ass. But we'll move off of that. But we'll have that discussion because
I didn't even watch that game.
Yo,
But I heard about it.
he looked like I said he would. Make him pass the ball.
Yeah.
He ain't shit.
So they shut down all that running shit?
They shut that shit
Kept him
down.
in the pocket?
Yeah. No, what they did was say, okay, well, you want to run to the sideline, motherfucker? Go ahead. You can take that 4 yards. Oh, you want to run up the
just locked
middle?
everybody
You ain't
else
running up the middle.
He's locked everybody up.
Lock that shit up. Maybe he looked bad. But you know, regular seasons are for what? MVPs, you say?
I mean, well, yeah.
I mean, our conversation about
MVPs are for the regular season.
Yeah.
That's when they give out the
Greatness comes in the playoffs, though.
All right.
Anyways, he probably was high that night. We was talking about that too.
Motherfucker, the Bills ain't in the playoffs.
No, I wasn't talking about that. Some other stuff. Never mind.
Oh, talking about your shit.
Yeah.
Your personal shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you do. You lost.
Yo, anyways, weekend was good. Let's off that. Man, straight to it. We talked about Netflix specials and shit like that. And we didn't get a chance to touch on yo, how you pronounce her name? Kevin Hurst. Enika? Eniko? She's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, I see.
Like, I don't even think she wears makeup. Does she wear makeup? Like, cause for y'all women that look, cause I don't think she wears makeup. I think that's her skin tone. But she's gorgeous.
She wears makeup.
She does? Alright, whatever. Anyways, what?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I don't want to get into it right away, but I just want to talk about just the overall, just the Netflix special. What y'all think about the documentary overall?
I didn't watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
It was cool. I liked it.
But think he was transparent enough? Or was he over transparent?
I mean, I really wasn't looking at it from that perspective. I just enjoyed watching and getting an inside look on things that he does as far as his day-to-day and how he sets up his business and runs his business. As far as all the personal shit, I really didn't care about. I was looking at it from a business. And
what'd you think about
perspective.
him getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, working out, having that routine just on a daily basis, even no matter where he was? Think that's something you could do?
I wouldn't be able to do it just because the way my schedule is set up. I'm normally I'm still here at 5 in the morning, so that really wouldn't work for me. But I mean, I understand the part about getting up, but you just pretty much adjust that according to your schedule. So I don't think that was something like extraordinary. A bunch of people do that shit.
Yeah.
Or
I think
that
routine
It ain't
is
that
just.
hard, cuz.
I think anybody that's successful, if you look at any millionaires, they all have a routine, whether it's 5 a.m. or 8 a.m., but they have something that they stick to every day, regardless of where they are.
I think in that case, or if you're trying to take something out of it, it's just building a discipline, like building a routine and doing something consistently on the day out or the day in and day out basis. So I mean, whether you get up at 5 o'clock or you get up at 8 o'clock, as long as you're doing things consistent to get you towards whatever your end game is, then you good. You golden.
Okay. I want to go and talk about, forgiveness, but I'm gonna try to bring it full circle about that Netflix special. So, everybody cool on Doc? You didn't see the Doc. What about anybody watch the You? Anybody finish You?
Yeah, I finished that joint.
Now it started off slow.
Nah, I'm saying I'd already seen the first season. So
No, I'm just saying that the season 2 started off slow.
I don't think so.
You like the way it started?
Yeah, man, I was cool with it.
Right.
I mean, it made sense.
He tricked me.
You know what I'm saying?
He did.
For a minute.
You thought he changed.
You be thinking
That's
like,
how dudes be tricking
that's
women
good
out
writing
here.
to
See,
me,
that's
though.
exactly how I am. No, baby, it ain't the same. I'm different
But
now.
then when we think when we say, no, y'all not different or every man the same, then we bitter. Like,
I mean, that's true, too. You gotta use your own intuition. You
definitely gotta use your own intuition.
I ain't saying this 100% of the time. Shit.
But just the way it's told from his point of view, even like during the first season, I was like,
You found yourself rooting for him, didn't you?
just a little bit.
Yes!
In a
Yeah,
way.
me too.
I
Just
did.
a little bit.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
like,
that's
hold
why
you.
all the memes is like,
I ain't
you
gonna
got
hold you.
men, you got Joe
This
out
dude is
here
a
killing
stalker,
for you.
right?
and he still.
Oh, that motherfucker
Right,
crazy
he's
as fuck.
still texting.
But I ain't gonna hold
But
you.
there's people that saying, oh, I ain't see my phone, or I ain't get the message. Man,
I ain't gonna
Don't
hold
do
you though.
that.
At the
But
end of the
listen.
message, I was right there with you. Man, kill that bitch. Yo, going with her, kill that bitch right there.
Yo.
You gonna be straight.
Yep.
She crazy too. It's perfect.
Especially the girls in the season
Love
1.
that-
Hit her, the girl that was stalking
that
her.
twist in the end, love,
Remember,
she definitely got me.
her friend, her best friend.
Yeah.
She was kind of stalking her too. So it was
Yeah.
like,
That's crazy.
kill her. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yo, but that's wrong. Though. Yo, I'm sorry, but you rooting for him, and when the girl Candace came back and she was the boyfriend's, the
40,
brothers,
yeah.
440. His name was 40.
Yeah, it's fucked up name.
Oh, he's a fucked up
Should've
name.
stayed
It's fucked
gone.
up name. You can tell their parents was hiding the motherfucker.
Yo,
I
40.
think it has
Love
something to do
and
with
40?
tennis. Ain't 40 something
40,
to do with
40,
tennis?
yes, that's something
I know
to do with
love
tennis.
Who
is.
cares?
So she came back, and this dude, you just like, yo, no, you gotta kill her
I
now,
thought he
bro.
was gay. Like, I really thought he
You
was
thought he was gay?
until she
In the
came
beginning,
in
right?
picture. I was like, he with a woman?
No, 40. Yeah, I was
40,
confused
yeah,
too. I
man,
was like,
he
maybe.
I mean, he from
Metro.
LA though. They eccentric
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
I like the way they put the one thing in there where when he found out all of the 7 like.
Oh
things,
yeah. The
He
7
it kept happening.
Yeah.
And it kept happening around him and
yeah.
shit. That shit was kind of dope.
Means you can't leave Los Angeles.
Yeah.
What's appealing about Joe is that he pay attention, maybe too much attention, but he pay attention to his woman. Like, he try to give them what they need. Like, he
Right.
attentive. He, like, give her good advice. He be like, damn, you'll be perfect if you want to
But
fucking
then
crazy.
he really
I
be
can't believe
stumbling
this
in
shit.
some fucked up situations, like how the girl had tied him up and how he got caught in the desert following
Yeah.
the other dude. Like, he really be finding himself in some fucked up situations,
Right.
and how he be getting out of it is like,
Just by chance.
Right, like, dude
if
cut
he's
his
so
finger
good with
off,
detail,
like-
how does he get to the point where he want to kill somebody?
When they reject him.
when they reject them, or if they get too close to, like, figuring out stuff, or
That they can't. Yeah.
I don't know, man, cause he killed your man, the comedian dude. He ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
Because that was part of him. Like, everything that what's
He
name
always-
said, he
always
was trying to
protect
convince
people.
himself that he was a good person, that he wasn't this bad person. So it was like, not only was he a stalker, but the other part of the whole story is that he's like a vigilante who tries to help people in his
Yeah.
neighborhood and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's true.
it's wild. Like, I
Yo,
like,
you was
this-
dope, man.
Yeah,
Third
it is
season
dope,
coming
too.
back too.
Now it's both of them together.
Yo,
That's
when
gonna be
At
crazy.
the end, though, when he
Love,
Love
she
is a
crazy.
serial
She
killer.
killed.
You ain't finished
That's
it?
his
She about
girl.
crazy
I'm
than the
not watching
motherfucker.
none of this shit.
Yo, you better watch it.
That shit's sweet.
Yo, she on his side.
The girl that he started stalking this time and fell far for him, she's crazy too.
Yeah, she
So they
killing
kill people
motherfuckers too.
together?
But that's what's crazy. Like, when he
Man.
found
Well,
out she
no,
was crazy,
he got-
he was
I
like,
think
He was
You gotta
scared
see-
as
you
hell.
just gotta
He
watch
was
it.
got
like,
turned
nah.
off.
He was about to kill her.
Like, in a way, he got turned
He was
off.
about to
Like,
kill
oh,
her.
no, you're a bad person. You
Yeah.
out here
I
killing
know.
people.
It's like, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black?
Uh-huh.
This motherfucker done killed like 7 people already. You know what I mean? She killed like 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, the other joint coming out that we like on Netflix in
I'm
March.
not watching
Ozark.
Ozark either.
What?
Yo, Ozark
I
is a
can't
good
wait
ass
for
show.
Ozark to come back.
Well,
Ozark
alright,
a good ass show.
I'll try to finish the rewind shit that they doing, cause that's what threw me off. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and watch all of this.
Why not?
I don't want to care about the backstory. Get
Yo,
to the shit.
here's the thing though. So what's the dude name of Ozark? That's his name? Ozark?
No, Ozark
Have you
is
seen this show?
I have.
Ozark
It's
is-
been off. It's been off for a
Ozark
minute.
Is the place?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
Ozark is the
Missouri.
place, right? Okay. What's the dude name? What's the dude name?
His name on the show, I can't remember.
See, it's like,
I just,
but
the
anyways,
actor's
don't
name
he
is Jason
remind you
Bateman.
of like the nigga from You?
No.
like-
No.
No,
You
the
know
way
you
they
was
had
in a
the
band?
conversation and the talks about doing
You know he
things.
was in a band.
Yeah,
Joe is in a band called Mother.
He used to date Zoe Kravitz.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh wow. But yeah, he's in a band called Mother,
He's
and
a
there's
hell
a
of a
video with
actor.
him. And he got rhythm.
He got rhythm.
Mhm.
He don't look like he don't look like he got.
I can't
shit.
stand that look with his motherfucking shirt tucked in.
Yo, his shirt tucked in.
You're so
The motherfucker
stupid.
got on an apron in a fucking bookstore. You don't get the fuck out of here.
Well, I love
He don't look like he could kill a fly, yo.
But what I loved about how he played that role is like he could be like a
Jason
normal, just a
Bateman.
nice guy,
Yeah,
couldn't hurt
Jason
a
Ba-
fly,
that's what I
and
said.
then when
Jason
like
Bateman.
his emotions, like when he found out they cheated, like how his emotions just changed, how his voice changed, like when I watch something like
I
was
feel like
looking at
Ellie
all of
left
that.
too easy. I feel like she's gonna come back.
Yeah,
She's
definitely.
something.
Yeah.
She like left.
Oh yeah. How you
easy.
kick? That's the only thing that fucked me up. How you gonna kick a 16-year-old
in the
and
street,
tell her to
like-
go in the street? What the fuck?
Right.
You
What's
give her
supposed to
fucking
do?
$50,000 and say go.
He's
But
gonna take her
because
in.
he been in
No,
the
but-
system, and he's saying
What's
that
he
the
gonna
streets
do?
is better.
No,
than
no,
the
no.
system.
Y'all right about that. What I'm saying is how they just gonna say go. She don't know shit.
Right, but she left too easy.
He had no other options though.
I was just saying from the
The
writer's perspective. Like make us see something. They ain't show shit.
Oh, it's
She is
only-
gone.
It's only the second season. She just left. Give it a minute.
All right, my bad.
Love
I'm
still
just-
pregnant. He looking through the fence
Sometimes
at the
you
next
gotta throw shit
joint.
in there,
Right.
really.
I know you just throw it in there and
Wonder.
it's,
How you? But
Power.
and that's another thing. He never cheated
I'm so-
before. Like
I'm so
whoever
sick
he
of
was
power,
with
man.
always had his undivided attention. So it's weird that he's looking.
Well, he turned off. The only reason he's
right
stuck
around
with her
for the
because she
baby.
knocked up. He was
Right.
about to kill her right there in the cave before she said she pregnant. I was like, oh, now you pregnant because you about to die.
yeah, I
That
thought
ain't
that
even
too.
his
Typical.
baby.
Pregnant.
That's what's the name, baby.
What's the next joint?
know.
You said Power.
Yeah.
I don't
You ain't been watching it?
know. Power. I'm.
This final
Overpowered.
season is fucking dumb as hell, man. Just get to the.
Yo,
Yeah, you
I
can-
just wanna
you can
know,
skip right
like,
over that
Tommy-
topic, 'cause
First of all, you a dope boy. You done kill all these people, but you in the same car. Y'all in New York City. Y'all keep finding parking. Everybody is like getting. Everybody is getting.
how the fuck are they? That's a question
That's
that
a good
nobody.
question.
How the fuck are they finding?
Hold on. I
Everybody-
just came back from the scene. I found parking real easy, so it ain't that hard.
Like
Especially with all
everybody is like
gentrification and
getting
now they
guns in
redoing
these
shit.
places where they shouldn't have guns, and like it's just too crazy. It's
Yo,
too
my-
unrealistic for
yo,
me.
my man Eric said on Facebook that was here. He was like, "Yo, we need to start a security for fucking Truth because they ain't got no fucking security at
Right.
the doors.
Right.
They shit look blank. They walking in there, everybody can get in. No, everybody walking in. There's no security. Nobody been getting pat down. But Shorty, Angela's sister, she pulled out the gun about 20 times on this episode. Like she
She wasn't smart.
I'm cock it. Nope, let's put it back.
That shit.
I was like, yo.
Listen, though, that episode was bullshit though. That last episode was trash. Cause number one, I don't even like her as her character is like always like looking like fucking schizo on the joint. She always twitchy and shit. You know what I'm saying? and then it's like she walking around in the motherfucking club. She got the gun. She put the gun out. Don't nobody see that.
Nobody see it.
Don't nobody see that. That shit ain't like. I mean, it's well lit. It ain't like it's dark as fuck. She got that motherfucker in his fucking chrome. That shit glistening in the motherfucking light. Light reflecting off that shit. That shit should have glimmered off somebody's face. They looking. Yeah, I mean, none of that. She just like. She looks suspect as fuck. Don't nobody notice the chick with the
Right.
coat on.
Mhm.
Only person in there with a whole fucking coat on.
Right, not
You
dressed
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that,
Not
nothing.
dressed appropriately at all.
Then she was about to let off in front of the ambulance, in front of the building, bro.
Right.
She was bugging.
Come on,
She was
man.
tripping.
Yo, trying to go after Tommy is fucking no good at the end. She trying to go at the time. Tommy will kill you without
Right,
shooting a
yeah.
gun.
Seriously.
So yeah,
Yo,
power is
I do
wild.
like the scene though. She was like, "I need you to kill the man that killed my sister." He was like, "Yeah, I can't. Do you can't help you."
Yeah, we gonna let that one go. Let that one ride. Any new music y'all listen to? I know I'm all over and moving, but I got somewhere I'm going with this. Don't
I
worry,
did
don't
hear
worry.
the Future Drake joint.
You like that joint?
It's really 2 songs.
I think they did that on purpose.
Well,
Nah,
obviously.
that's how Future go. Future always flipping shit.
So you think that it's just that song's gonna be a song? Like they're not gonna have the other part of Drake's. That
No,
beat?
I'm not saying that they won't do that, but Future's been known to have one beat and then transition into some other shit. Like one of my favorite joints transition like that, the FNN shit.
Okay.
So that's just how he moves.
I liked it. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was bad.
You like both of them?
I ain't like
You
Future.
ain't like
I watched the
Future?
video.
It's a video. I ain't
Yeah,
seen
they had a video. I watched the video. It made me like it a little bit more because of the video.
Is Drake in Future part?
Yeah, they both in each other's part. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it made me like it a little bit more. But I was just like, because I seen the concept of where they was going with it. But I was just like, what is he talking about? He keep talking about Percocets.
Yeah.
Somebody just died like 2 weeks ago, bro. Like, come on. Like, give it some time.
You gotta be. It's for me. Future is like party music. If you're not in that vibe or experiencing that whole party life and popping drugs and doing all that crazy shit, you'll never relate to him. I mean, every once in a while he'll get on some real shit and start talking, but for the most part, if you're not on that wave, you're not gonna relate to that nigga.
Yeah, man. You got what you need to do is go home, take a couple Molly and Percocets, put that shit on, and you gonna be in your crib.
But
vibing.
hold on, take half of Molly.
A little bit. Nah, I mean, nah.
And why is so it's, all his album covers is like glistery, glowy, like real vibrant, like maybe like the, colorful.
Who's?
Future
Features.
No, they're not.
No, they not.
No.
His last shit was like black and white.
Yeah, it was.
And it was
What's the
trippy.
one? Oh, maybe I'm thinking about the one him and Drake
You
got.
talking about the Hendrix joint?
Yeah. No, is it? What's the one with him and Drake?
Yeah,
His
What
last joint
time
was
of
the
the
Hendrix
line?
joint.
it had the diamonds all on it, didn't it?
I don't know. Anyways, I just feel like he just feel colorful. And, I don't know. I couldn't get jiggy with
But
that.
that's not on all of them though.
I couldn't. I like Drake when Drake shit came on. I was like, yo. As soon as Future joint came on, I was like, skip. Let me go back on that. Any other new music? I ain't listening to no other
I'm
shit.
not a Future fan, but shit,
I'm a
songs are right.
R&B.
I am too now.
What about
I don't
Usher?
know
You
what
listen to Usher
happened.
joint? Usher
That's
and
a good
LMA?
one.
Yeah.
Usher.
I don't like LMA.
I listen to G Herbo shit. What was that?
Like I just got put on to Savannah Christina.
Alright,
Who is that?
where do you
I
see
like
a
it.
colorful
I'm gonna try it
cover?
because I'm stuck on Summer Walker. Like I'm stuck on it. Like
Well,
stuck
the
on
Juice
it. Like I
WRLD.
listen to the whole
Really?
album like once
Savannah
a day.
That
Christina.
don't count. That's not his shit. And it got
And then
Juice
just
WRLD
like if
on
you
it. You
are
know you
you on
talking about
Tidal?
drugs on that
Yeah,
shit.
Tidal. Like if you go to Savannah Christina and then like put it on track radio, just like play everybody that's like on the same vibe as them. So you come across like new people.
That's what I was thinking about. So, Christina,
It's a basic ass cover.
what about you? You ain't hear no new music?
It's
Some
like
new
a
music?
Google screensaver.
Dude, like a Google screensaver. Damn. I listened to Usher joint. It sounded, excuse me. It wasn't bad, but it had that old school Jermaine Dupri feel. And I hope that he's back on that wave with Jermaine Dupri, because his last album.
I'm just waiting for SZA to drop her new music and Jasmine Sullivan.
You playing on here? Okay.
What is that?
This is Usher.
That's Jermaine Dupri. That was Jermaine Dupri's voice. Okay, so he's back.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just saying in general, but
I
the
would've-
album,
I didn't like it.
you didn't like
No,
off the
just
rip?
like soon as I heard that, I would have.
So it's too old school for
It
you?
is.
No, I like
I'm
old
thinking-
school. I just that
Not that.
particular intro, I just would have been like, okay,
Y'all know what this is.
skip.
I would have gave it a chance eventually.
Yeah, that's what I
I
said.
like LMA.
I'm driving
I'm
back.
still on my shoot 'em up shit.
All her stuff kind of sound the same to me.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I was driving back from Utica, and
I
I
like
just
LMA.
threw it on, and I gave it a chance.
How
I
you
didn't-
listen to slow shit driving? I'll be fucking drunk.
That
into
track
a
like wasn't that
guardrail or
slow.
something.
It wasn't that slow. It was,
That's not slow. That
was a-
shit was like fucking 40 BPMs. Man. What you mean?
You talking something that I really don't know.
Beats per minute.
Slow as fuck. You understand that?
I don't know. It was alright, man. Not bad. You know. We had a conversation about forgiveness. and we'll go back to Shorty. I can't pronounce her fucking name. Iniko.
Jamaica.
Shut up.
Yo, all of these fucked up names. What did they name their baby?
Up.
North Star.
No, they didn't name the baby North Star, bro. They named their baby something. Inichio or some shit.
Dude, man, get to the topic, bro.
His name was like Ja or something.
No. Oh, my bad. I'm before I go
You
there.
talking about their son?
Yeah.
It's something mad simple.
Oh. What is bushfires?
It's like a wildfire.
It's alright. So how does it
It's
sound?
like the
Because it
California.
gets
It's like
so
the
dry.
Australian version of a
It's
wildfire.
a bush, but
Right.
it's not
Okay.
like
If it gets,
there's not necessarily trees.
if it
It's
gets
just
so
bush.
dry,
I'll say Australia is like the desert without all the sand, hills, and mountains and shit.
Got a question.
lightning can strike. If
I
somebody
know.
drop a
No, I just
cigarette.
want no. Y'all good. The reason why I'm asking this and I'm saying this is, how many years has it been since they had one of these type of fucking bushfires in Australia? I wait.
What's
I
the
don't keep
point?
up
I'm about to tell you the
Why are
point.
you waiting?
I
I
wanna answer.
Still dying, getting
No,
fucked up,
no.
shit still getting burnt.
What I'm
Animals
saying,
is
I
getting-
know.
800.
I know. 800 years.
No, 800 people have died.
No. I'm not saying.
1851.
Okay, it's been a minute. All right, what's the point?
1851.
After that fucked up statement
Right,
you just
what
made.
is the point?
It's another statement. So they had another brush fire in a different country. That what other country they had these fires that burned down all the trees?
The rainforest.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see government conspiracy.
What?
Okay, then.
How
What's the
about
next
global
topic?
warming?
Right.
That shit's not real to you? Even the climate in Buffalo's been changing over the last couple years. Buffalo ain't never been like this. Nigga, it hasn't snowed in how long? It's January.
It's warm.
It was
It was
60
60
degrees
on
yesterday. Or yesterday, the day before?
Saturday.
Bruh.
That's a real thing. It's what? How do you get
Wait,
government?
wait.
to-
He hasn't said that global. He disagrees with. Like, let him.
I
No,
global
he said
warming?
he does.
You don't
He
believe in
just,
global
you
warming?
didn't see
You
the
believe-
face he
I
Yeah,
made?
did,
believe-
but I wanted
I
to see what he was gonna say.
believe.
He believed the earth flat, too.
No, I don't.
Okay, let's
I
not.
do believe.
I'll unload on your ass.
No, I
Right,
do
Bill.
believe
Come on,
that
Kyrie.
the government
Start
has
calling you
some
Kyrie
issues.
Irving.
They trying to get rid of shit. They doing certain shit, man.
I'm sorry. Wait.
No.
Which government?
Right.
Our
That's
government.
different
Okay, wait.
countries.
Okay, because that shit is in
So we
Australia.
send the
Man,
CIA.
we over there doing shit.
We send the CIA.
Yeah, Yeah.
That's fired.
yeah.
Burn down Australia.
How else do we know?
Wait,
With a
hold on,
lighter.
hold on.
We trying to get rid of Australia?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Bullshit.
Australia then Iran
Legitimate
next. What you
question.
mean? What the
Legitimate
fuck?
question. So, you think that if the United States government wants to do something negative in a foreign country like Australia, who, mind you, is not involved in any sort of intercontinental conflict, their idea would be to start a fucking bushfire.
They started them in California too.
Dude, if you
Whoa,
don't shut
wait,
the fuck up.
I believe they started them in California too.
You bugging. So
Okay.
we don't like koala bears and kangaroos now? What the fuck do we have
All
a
the
reason
shit
for to
that
go
the
over there and
United
start
States
fires
does, you
with?
like, yo,
In all the countries that we got problems
Fuck
with,
dropping
we
a
just
bomb.
don't go to Australia and start
yo,
a
I'm gonna
bushfire.
give you this book of matches
Thank you. Don't toss that shit.
and this lighter fluid.
Hey, it's some conspiracy
Go
theories out
ahead.
there that got me to believe in that. Hey,
You listen to the T.I. podcast?
no, whoa, no.
What the fuck?
Stay away from that. Yo,
What's wrong with expeditiously?
this nigga
Tell
can
that
he
nigga
spell
to
that
spell
shit?
it. Thank you. Tell that nigga to spell it.
What, has he fucked up the spelling on that?
Has he even spelled it?
He avoids it.
Like a play. No, all right. I'm joking around when I say that, but there are some people that really believe that the government is
I
causing a
think
lot of
you
shit.
really
Whose
believe it,
government?
and we played you, and you.
I
tried
was
to
No.
believe it.
I only
That's
make.
like when
I make.
motherfuckers
I
were
make
saying
it.
a possible burger was human meat.
I make.
Oh.
I try to make it so that I'm the brunt of the jokes. Don't hit me off. Okay. Intelligence. The Iran. I'm just moving forward. No. The Iran
We
situation with.
Yeah,
We
what
went
type of
from-
segue
Oh,
is that?
I'm
I have no
segueing
idea what
away
the fuck
from
you're
it.
talking about.
I'm segueing away from it because y'all obviously have y'all
We
opinion.
gonna start fires in Iran
Opinion,
next
we
year.
have facts of global warming.
I thought we were talking about Kevin Hart and his kids' names.
His son name is
Oh,
Kenzo.
we-
by
yeah,
the
we-
way.
we-
Either way,
And
You said
she-
Kenzo?
what the fuck you trying to say
What was
now?
his nickname though?
So,
Okay, Zoe. There you go.
He don't look like a Zoe.
Yes, he does.
What does it look like? Yeah, man.
Alonzo
Continue your
Mourning was
point.
light skinned with a
Isn't that
fucked up bush
Kamari-
fro. So
Kamari
yeah,
the-
he
the
there.
son
Not
name
fro,
so?
but the
Is it her
fucked
son
up
named
box.
Kenzo?
Oh, something like that.
Yo.
I think the one that she had with the African dude.
All right. So there are conspiracy theorists out there that believe that the government, aka Trump, aka Pence, aka all of the fucking Republicans, maybe 5% of the Republicans are not involved in a lot of this bullshit.
And this is you quoting it. This is you.
For what purpose though? What is the purpose?
To distract us away from this fucking impeachment.
Who's being distracted?
So we set Australia on fire to distract us from.
And we sent the fucking bomb to Iran out of nowhere, and nobody had no knowledge of none of these motherfuckers.
And those two things are not related.
At all.
In no way. Iran.
None of those three things.
If you just would have said Iran, like he did, the Iran thing is a distraction. Okay, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Australia bushfires, my dude.
That's a natural disaster.
No. No.
Set them off all the time.
No, dude. That's like saying a fucking earthquake in California, yo, it's a distraction. Like this.
That
shit happens
earthquake in
naturally.
Puerto Rico was a distraction. Like,
Yeah, come on.
Or you
man.
got one dickhead that just want to go in the, whatever, and just start like throwing shit out of his window and starting fires, like which is one of the incidences in California. People be starting that shit sometimes too.
yeah, it'd be like it's so dry. You could drop a match, whatever, it'll just start. Like,
Yeah, I mean, government paid.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways, I'm going off of some of the people off of Google. saying
Well,
these
don't
things. Okay?
Don't repeat everything.
stay off
Yeah.
of Google.
Right, son, really?
We gotta put it out there.
Come on, man. I kind of lost respect for you a little bit after saying that.
What? Google?
You following people on Google?
Hey, I ain't following people. I'm just looking shit up.
All right, man. Let's see.
Okay, next topic. Rick's rants.
No, my mom was about to throw away some encyclopedias. I got a whole case for you.
What?
You want some real knowledge, my guy?
No.
Stay off of Google. Stay
partially
off of
real
news
knowledge.
for
All right.
comment section.
All right. I'm gonna get to the topic at hand. So, forgiveness. Casa, you forgiving your girl if she cheat on you?
It depends on the circumstance and what was done.
Hey,
How you cheated?
How?
Yeah, how did you cheat? Are you fucking my best friend, or did you just go pick up some random bitch at the club?
What does it matter?
It do matter.
matter. My best friend? Right.
I know. I'm in this shit right now.
She making a point.
She making a point?
Yeah, she
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, all right. So,
I think we touched on this before. I said certain things you do that show your character. It don't matter what you believe about a person. There's certain things to do, certain things they handle. Like, if you really got it in you to, like, cheat on me with somebody I know, or that's my, like, no. That's who you are. Yeah, you have no integrity. You have no respect. You have no value for me or my feelings or anything. Like, it's a lot of random joints out there. If you was going to cheat on me, you could have cheated on me. But when you cheat on me with somebody that's close to home,
let's
that's a
take that out.
thing.
All right. Let's
Wait a
take
second,
that
though.
out.
Wait a second. Look, we can unpack that right there. All right. What if somebody's close to you, right? But they seduce your boyfriend.
They both got to go. They
but
both
how
cancel.
are you getting seduced?
All right. Let's say everybody at the crib drinking. You go upstairs. You finish. You go upstairs. You go lay down. You know what I'm saying? Your
You
man
go lay down.
finished.
She gotta go.
You know
What do you
I'm
mean?
saying?
I go lay down.
All right, well, let's say
I don't
you
leave.
finished. Let's say you don't.
Okay.
You shouldn't. I'm just trying to paint the motherfucking picture. All right, you know what I'm saying?
I walk out the
What type of
kitchen,
party
bitch. You
is
walk
this?
out
I know,
the
that's
kitchen.
what
Yo, I'm just trying. Yo, this is hypothetical.
Okay. No, I know. That's what we're trying to
Be
get.
like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, all right, motherfuckers.
All right, go ahead. Finish.
Let me
finish.
Fine, let's go.
Okay, right.
All right, you upstairs, you finished.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend, at least that's what you thought, she ain't all that drunk. So she climbed on top of your man and get it popping. You know what I'm saying? He barely eyes open. He don't even know what the fuck going
That's
on.
rape.
Just,
So
you
we
know what I'm saying?
pressing charges in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, but he remember it and don't tell you. Did he cheat?
Yes. You
All right.
remember it and don't tell me that's a cheat.
Okay.
Anything that you withhold from me that you think is
even
going
if
to
you
make
don't
me
remember,
upset
that's
is
still
cheating.
cheating.
Easy answer.
So-
I always say,
Well,
I
hold
put
on.
myself,
Get
what
back
would
to the
I
scenario. What type
I
of
just
fucking
made this
party
shit up,
was
dude.
You're
was
doing
happening?
it.
No,
They
I
was in the
know.
house at
You-
the same
you
time.
not
It's
that
happening.
drunk.
I just said
No.
it's hypothetical. This shit
But I'm
didn't-
saying, like, what was this, a house party?
Who cares?
You-
Fuck shit.
You
Like,
knocked out
Y'all,
drunk.
it was just them three that was there.
She
You
could've
said
paid the rent that she
hypothetical,
was
but I
staying
know that
with.
this
Switch it
happened.
around. Switch it around. You upstairs drunk. I'm on the couch, your man on top of your girl, like, and she don't tell you.
Everybody dying. I mean, it's
Same
it's-
thing.
Shot. What you mean?
What you
Okay. Okay.
Me and Joe gonna be in
That's
a cell
how I
together.
just always say.
Joe gonna be like, I killed that bitch. We'll be like, me too,
What
Joe.
would I do?
Right.
What would
That's
I
all
do in that
anytime I
circumstance?
get into a situation with a dude, is I just want you to flip it. And if you could live with seeing me do what you did, then we could work this out. But if you would have an issue, then I have an issue. Like.
Okay. What I'm trying to do is get to something real serious. You said if it's your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's just say it's not a friend. It's just somebody out here that I randomly smashed.
Mm-hmm.
You found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
You forgiven? And how many times How many times are you forgiven? If it happens again, let's say it happened
I
twice.
don't know if I'm forgiven at this day and age because I feel like it's a maturity thing. Like I've cheated before, but I was young. I wouldn't do it again. Like I'm at that point where if I don't want to be with you or I'm that interested in somebody else, I just leave you. Like I'm not going to cheat on you.
Stop.
Like but if okay, here's where it gets complicated.
Yes, I know it.
I feel like most men cheat anyway. That's just
Why? How?
because of the shit that I see.
Most men.
Most men. So it's
Most
three
men
of us
cheat
in here.
anyway.
So which one of us is cheating?
2 out of 3 of y'all.
Oh,
some
shit.
cheaters. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. It's just
It ain't me,
consistent.
nigga.
Hey, dude, listen,
You gotta
cuz.
be in a relationship to be considered
Listen,
cheating.
cuz. Listen.
Right.
as
Well,
a- I
oh,
mean,
is
I've
it
cheated
official?
before and I've been cheated on. Like, the
Don't
circumstances is
sip your
different
drink,
every time.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Say what you say it again.
I said I've cheated before and I've been cheated on. So, like, the circumstances are different every time. That shit is what's the word I'm looking for? Subjective.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in situations where, like, I've been young and I've just been a fucking dog, and that's just what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really didn't matter at that point how good the woman I was. You know what I mean? That was my main joint. It didn't really matter how good she was. That's just the phase I was
You
in.
wanted
You know
that
what I'm saying?
shit.
And to some point, like, personal responsibility, like, because I'm pretty sure I ain't hide that shit all that
Right.
well. So I'm pretty sure she knew, and you still chose to deal with me. So that's your fault for choosing me at that point.
You know the women gonna come at you.
No,
I don't give a
but
fuck. That's
that
true.
is true. You
That's
have
true.
to take personal
There's women now that
responsibility.
you
And
dealing
I-
with
but
dirtbag ass
that's something that you
niggas.
deal with as you mature, though.
Like,
A lot
come
of
on.
women don't get to that level. I even said that. Like, a lot of shit that I have gone through, that's a process that I had to go through to forgive that person. But I had to forgive myself. Like, I allowed that to happen.
Exactly. Now, and I've also been, like, in a situation where, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a relationship, a monogamous relationship, and, you know what I mean, I'm going through these phases. Not phases, I say, like, I'm not happy. You know what I'm saying?
Stop
And I
right
voice-
there.
Hold on.
No.
I ain't done.
I'm gonna do
Yo,
something. No.
I ain't done.
I know.
I'm not done.
No, I know
My
you're
nigga,
not. I know
can
you're
I
not.
finish
I know you're
my
not.
point?
I know.
Don't stop me. I'm on the roll.
Can I-
Shut the
All
fuck
right,
up.
come on.
Let me finish. All right. So I'm going through this stage where I'm unhappy, and I've voiced my unhappiness. Maybe not like I should have, you know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee had I, like, sat down and had a real, like, this is exactly what I'm feeling kind of conversation, she would have understood we probably could have worked it out. But I couldn't do that because as a man, I wasn't mature enough to do that at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Even when you were
Well,
mature
I'm
enough
still
to
not
have
doing
that conversation with a woman, even when you mature enough to say, yo, listen, I'm not happy with the way that things are going. I'm not getting enough either attention, ass, or I'm not happy with you doing whatever it is. That conversation gets a little bit sticky and icky because women will then try to flip
Don't
it.
wait.
Hold on.
She said
Hold on.
most.
Hold on.
So I'm gonna need you
Here's-
to
and I'm
put
gonna
a
say
most
this.
in
I'm gonna
front
say
of
this.
that.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If you don't have that conversation, you're not giving her a chance.
Hello.
You
And
know
if
what
you
I'm saying?
do have that conversation and she shuts you down, then you're obviously
Then the
with
relationship is
wrong
over.
person.
Then the relationship is over.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, as a man, I didn't give her a chance to do that. I just held all that shit on the inside. I'm not happy. I'm not getting this. I'm not getting that. Whatever. Never talked to her about it. Next thing I know, you out, little thing showing you, man, I still got the juice. You know what I'm saying? And then you fuck around and make you, now you
So you
making
think
bad
Kevin
decisions.
did that?
Then you have a Vegas
It,
night.
No, I don't-
it could be possible. It could be possible. You know what I'm saying?
Some
You
men
could.
do that. They cheat just to see
You know
if
what I'm
they
saying? It
just
don't
not
matter how
even though
good
you
the
still
woman
got it.
is. You know what I'm saying? Like, or what you think she is or whatever. Like, listen, Beyonce got cheated on, dude. Like, that means
got
any woman
cute,
could get
man.
Beyonce.
Using that
Beyonce
as
is
a
Beyonce,
Beyonce
and she got
is
cheated
cute,
on.
but she's also her
No,
status
she's
is
not.
not.
Now I'm saying this like this because we look at her like,
Halle
yo,
Berry got cheated on. You
she's
can
this-
name a lot of
she's all
pretty
of this.
women that
Halle
have
Berry
got
not there
cheated
no
yo,
on.
but it's a
Yeah.
legit chance that Jay-Z was somewhere not really feeling like he was getting everything that he wanted and didn't know how to say it. So he ended up dipping
Or
off.
he was
You know
like,
what I'm
I'ma
saying?
just
Jay-Z.
dip off.
So
Either way, but I'm saying it's possible that he
All
was
right,
like, yo,
cool.
like,
So
man,
basically,
bitch ain't
what?
making no pancakes no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Now,
So-
chick is like, I make some pancakes, baby. He like, hey, I got some dick to drop off there. If you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
So basically, what you
But
saying
that's
is
that going
that
to that 80-20.
it's circumstances which would allow you to forgive a person if they cheated on you.
Yeah.
I think y'all gonna hate me, but I think for a man, it's a little harder to forgive a woman.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And
God.
what women don't understand, like, what y'all understand is that, like, that's why, like, you hear, like, people say, like, yo, I fucked your bitch in records and all that shit, right? It's because subconsciously we understand that, like, the woman's vagina is that valuable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, the dick ain't really worth nothing. The woman has to open up her legs for you to get inside that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where your kids come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, man call his children his pride and joy. That shit comes out of a woman, though. You gotta deposit that shit in there, the baby comes out. You know what I'm saying? So for a woman, like, you gave that shit to another man, it's like, I can't even look at you the same. It's like you left the door open and somebody broke in the house. You know what I mean? Well, they ain't have to break in. You left that shit open. They just walked in and took whatever the fuck they wanted. That's how precious the woman is. You know what I'm saying? And men subconsciously understand that shit. So it's like, we can't be around another motherfucker that, like, man, I can't believe she fucked that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit was 10 years ago. You still mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
still feel some kind of way. Like, that motherfucker got one up on you. That
Yeah.
motherfucker been married for 12 years, got 3 kids. You still, I don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have what's yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's that thing that we as men, we deal with. You know what I mean? And women don't really understand that shit. And men don't really know how to articulate it.
And it's a pride thing too. But they'll still take you back.
What'd you say?
I said it's a pride thing too, but they'll still take you back.
But that's
Just
what
like
it is, though. That's what it is. That's our pride.
You're not
Like,
getting in it.
you know what I mean?
I'm going with my words. I'm gonna
But
say
it's
this.
never the same.
Like
when
my
you
man
get
Maul
back.
said
They-
off the Joe Budden podcast. Yo,
I've
you're not
cheated,
getting in the
yeah,
bed
got-
after you done
it's-
suck some dick. You're not getting in the bed. Get your shit. Get your ass out of here. You gotta go. Everything that's involved in sex, you gotta go. No, I know what went down. I know how you did me. I know how you let me do it. No, I know how you like
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
You got to go.
For sure.
Period.
Plus, not to mention, like, yo, like, most women don't, like, do, like, the one-night stand type of cheating anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucker they know. You know what I'm saying? That's motherfucking Bobby from work or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker always bringing her an extra donut or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He done got on her good side.
The work hubby?
Yeah, the work motherfucker. That's my work husband, bitch. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? I cut that motherfucker throat. I haven't seen that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So you got, like, a relationship with this dude.
So let's tie it for the. Now we talked about men. We got our shit off. Women, okay. Y'all taking us back, and why?
Low self-esteem. Good dick. Good dick and low self-esteem.
That was well said. It's got to be more than that, though.
That's what I was trying.
It's
I gotta
the
be.
time. Sometimes you have
Some
to
people
mentally.
just-
With women, we have to mentally prepare to break up. Like, so, like, we check out before we actually leave.
That's true.
And it's a build up. So for it to, like, us to be good in the morning, and then I find out you cheating, and then I'm supposed to just be like my whole world, like, I wasn't prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still like I'm taking you back, but I'm still like we're in like 2 dimensions of it. Like, I'm mad at you, but I'm still I haven't mentally prepared to break up with you.
So
yet.
what your woman saying is, you motherfuckers.
What she said.
No.
not
I'm
women.
no. I'm asking her from a woman's. I ain't say what she is because I'm gonna get to her. You know, it's different with her. So right now it's women. Right now it's women. No. Jay, watch this. Right now it's women.
Don't say that I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no.
okay. Hold on. Let me finish. Right now is women. This is what I'm asking. Right. All right. So what you saying is women. What they doing is they calculating all of the things and how they gonna maneuver out of this
It's
situation.
not really calculating.
No.
It's that we're just stuck. Like, we weren't prepared.
But I'm saying after it, you're preparing for the
No,
action.
it's not even that
You
we're
don't even know.
preparing
You don't
to
even
leave. We
realize
don't
it
know
sometimes.
what's-
You
we
just
don't know
checked
what's
out.
going
We just
on.
do. They just really, man. Like, they're some of the most patient creatures on the planet, bro. Because, like, they just let us, like, they let us hang ourselves. Really, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? We do one thing. It's
Like,
like,
for
all
me,
right.
I don't bring anything up unless I know. So I've already did my investigations. I've already talked to eyewitnesses.
Nigga, what are you? You are terrible at whatever it is you're doing.
You got
You
statements
got
and
multiple
Like, so for
eyewitnesses.
me, when I come to you and say, so, I just find it funny how. And I ask the question, like, and you lied to me, that's what pisses me off. Because I'm so understanding about a whole bunch of shit, and I love communicating, and I love figuring out, like, why somebody did what they did. So for you to lie to me, I'm more insulted that you think that I'm dumb. Like, it insults me more than the violation itself.
I like to catch them off guard. I act like it's a normal day. Like, we might be eating dinner or something. And I'm like, oh, okay. How was
Babe,
work was cool? Oh, okay. So what you and Chanel was doing last night?
Oh, shit. That's the shit you on?
Hell
Oh!
Like,
I love it. I love it. I
Babe,
love
let's go
catching
get something
motherfuckers.
to eat. Okay, I'll drive.
You gonna fuck around and catch
Drive.
up. You
Where
gonna say
we
that shit to a
going?
G. He gonna be like,
Oh,
I was
I
hitting that
figured
shit.
I
What you
wanted to
mean?
take you to the place that you
Nah,
went to
most likely
last
gonna
night.
tell the truth,
Where
though,
were
'cause they
last
too caught
night?
off guard
This
to
bitch
lie
out,
about it,
so we
like,
pull up in front
they
of
know
her
you know.
All right. So now, the last part of that, because we still on with the woman. Should men, once we done cheated and you done found out, should we just be like, yo, it's over? Because eventually you're not gonna get over it because you're gonna hold every little
but
thing that I'm doing.
Nobody.
No.
That's not true either. Again, it depends on who you're dealing with.
So it's
Y'all
subjective.
relationship.
Yeah,
Right,
It's
it's
a
okay.
lot of
subjective.
factors.
Cool.
It's who you're dealing with, their emotional intelligence, like their level of emotional intelligence, and how each of y'all value y'all relationship.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
how much y'all have invested? Because I might have been ready for you to go anyway, and then you cheat. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Right, and
I'm out.
it really does make a difference when you do have kids in a household, because now you're thinking like, okay, can I afford to move with, like, some people are like, okay, that's not worth it. My sanity, I don't give a fuck how I'm going to get it done. I'm going to pack up all these kids and I'll figure it out.
Right.
But some people really are like, it's so much
what
that
I'ma
are
do?
So do you-
attached into a relationship.
So do you think that if they weren't, and I mean Kevin and his wife weren't who they were, who he was, it
I
could
don't
have
know,
been a
like,
possibility?
a part of me felt like she was genuine about what she said, but she's also Jamaican. And that's that's a cultural difference. Like, those women handle things more differently than
She said
American
2
women.
times. So right now he on 1. If he do it again, it's
she
like,
said,
yo,
no, she said 3 strikes, you're out.
right.
So
He on 1.
Well, man, he might not do it again.
Nah, I'm saying she said it was like, if he do it again, I'm still gonna like give him a chance.
I don't think.
I know that. I'm just saying. I'm just being funny.
Motherfucker, you get one more pass.
Yeah, and it's not about giving passes and stuff, but it's like, if you have a good relationship and you really do have a friendship, and he is good to you, and he has all these positives, and then he makes a mistake, it's like, then you have to just decide, like, is it worth throwing away for this
right,
one
and
mistake?
you like she said. Well, both of them kind of touched on a point. I'm also going to look at how I played the part in your cheating, like.
Right, but most women don't do that though.
That's where you come in.
Didn't always do that, but now I'm going to look at it like, what part did I play? Like, was I communicating? Was I, every time you tried to come to me, I would tell you that I don't feel like talking? Like, because women do that. When men come to them, they're not in the mood. I don't feel like talking about this. Or if you're attacked, they feel attacked. Like, I'm not happy because they shut down because they feel attacked. They feel like you're... So I am going to look at it like, what was I doing? But if I feel like I was giving you everything and doing everything, okay, no, you got to go. Because I was providing. And if what I was providing is not enough, that's all I got.
But I'm saying, like,
so.
I can see you saying why you left me or why you don't want to be with me. I can understand that, but I feel like, well, you weren't doing this, that's why I cheated. You got any given time up to that to be like, I don't want to be here, I'm not happy, I'm leaving.
Right. And
like,
to
so for you to be like,
voice it.
well, I cheated because of this. No, you cheated because you chose to, because you was being selfish, because you didn't want to leave this over here, but you want a little taste over here because whatever reason. Like, you could have,
And a lot of people you don't know what you don't know. So if I feel like I'm doing everything, and this is what I've done in every relationship up to you, this is what I've done with you, and we've been together for however long, I don't know that you're not happy if you don't tell me.
That's true. Oh, but they're like men have certain reasons for cheating that they might not necessarily be comfortable with telling a woman. Like I know dudes that.
So
like,
you're more comfortable with cheating on me than you are expressing it.
I'm trying to tell you that.
Happiness.
That's exactly the truth. Because a man would be like there's dudes who like they might have a woman, right? They love everything about that chick, right? She is like perfect in every single category. She A+, but the sex trash. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna go, yo, listen.
Women feel like that.
Hold on.
I'll give you that.
Right. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying
I'll give you that.
it's a dumbass reason, but a man will go, man, listen, I'm going over here because this joint over here, she a freak. You know what I'm saying? She be popping off all kind of crazy. I'm gonna go do that over here.
You want to
and I'm gonna come home.
You want a thought pocket.
Or at least they want one.
You want to jump off
for like that
time.
20 to 45
You don't want
minutes.
your girl to be that jump off.
No, she just
ain't
got
got
it.
it.
And he's not comfortable enough expressing it. I can
Yeah,
understand
like,
that
cause I sound like, hey,
I'm not
baby,
to that
let's
point
sit
where
down
I'm
and
comfortable
talk real quick.
expressing.
I've been holding this in. I just want to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, the pussy trash. And I'm trying to,
No,
I mean, like, how you gonna say that?
Yo, how you gonna tell a nigga his dick trash? Like,
Yo,
That's
nigga,
hard.
that shit do
It is hard, but you gotta eventually like.
how was a woman?
I'm right here.
I think a woman, like,
how do you say?
I think it's way easier for a
I
woman
want a woman to
shit.
say that. I want a
That should be
woman.
an easy conversation.
I want to.
Can you do this to me? That should be
Can you
easy.
do what?
Whatever you like.
Make me cry?
That
Like
should be
some
an easy conversation.
of them want that.
What, make him cry?
Yeah.
Then you need to go to whatever.
But again, if you come to me,
No, you know what I'm talking. Some
come
of
to
them.
me and
Some
tell
of
me
them want
like
fucking.
your sex is trash, like to me, and you tell me that I'm not happy sexually, I'ma peacefully let you go, cause it's not much that I'm not going to do in my relationship. So the fact that you're not happy, you want some whole other shit.
Okay.
So take that.
With that black
Hey,
person
hey,
shit.
hey, at the end of the day, that's her saying it, not other women saying it. So I get it. I get where she coming from. Yeah. Transparency. Hey, yo, that was great. I think I'm just gonna say me. I'm not forgiving.
You not forgiving?
I'm not forgiving.
I'm forgiving.
Man, I'm 50-50.
Are you really?
Yeah.
It depends on the
I've had
circumstances.
situations with them on there.
It definitely depends on the situation.
And that's another thing too. Like when we say how, like, is you saying like I'm trash in bed, but is you pillow talking that to this other chick you cheating on me with? Is you dogging me?
Right.
Like
don't,
she
if
trash,
you going over there
she
like
this,
she's so...
like nah, dog,
Right,
you gotta go.
right.
Like
I hate that more than anything. Like to be be discussed with other people.
yeah.
That I despise that. So if a bitch can come to me and tell me things about me that she only could get from you,
Right.
Yeah, this dude tried to get me one time, and I X'd him out just for that reason. Like, you coming to talk to me, but you telling me about all these problems that you had with your baby mom. She wasn't doing this, and she was doing... I shouldn't know that. Right. And that tells me what type of dude you are. So I'm not about to deal with you, so we could fall out, and you... No, I'm good. Because
it's a way to break up or a way to distance yourself from your significant other and...
Is it?
And express how you don't... You know, how you weren't happy and still keep the respect.
I mean, is it, though?
It is.
All right, is it?
You can say...
So you're talking to your homeboys. You're talking to your homeboys.
Your homeboys is different. Say you talking to another
woman
that you dating.
You're talking to your homeboys and your home girl. So you want me to say it like that?
Man,
okay.
But then you don't know that the shit that you're saying is going to leak back
That's
to her.
not what she's talking about.
It don't matter if it's going to... You shouldn't say it in a way that it shouldn't matter if it come back to me or not. You should say it in a way that's respectful. Like,
how is it respectful? What do you... give me an example.
First of all, what she's saying is...
Because you're always going to have those discussions of why did you break up?
Right.
Yeah.
First of all, what she's saying is there should always be boundaries in how you discuss your personal business.
Agreed.
Whether or not you're talking to your friend or, whoever, there's certain shit that shouldn't be said unless it's communicated between y'all two, because that's personal business. So certain things should only be discussed between who is happening with.
I dated a guy, and like whenever he discussed like someone he used to date, whether it was his kid's mother or whatever, he used to be like, "Man, it just ain't work out. It wasn't for me." And I respected that so fucking much. Like,
how you gonna get to know him and know that?
But that's
how you gonna get to know him?
She said dating. She didn't say in a relationship.
No, I get it.
So if you're dating, if we're just dating,
no, I know.
You could say
'Cause-
it's not for me. You know, there wasn't enough communication. Whatever. You touch on it. It's when y'all in a relationship and y'all have built that trust. Then you can delve more into
Like
it if you
details
feel
and
like
shit,
it right.
certain details.
Because now it's not pillow talking. You're with me and you're sharing your experience with me. But if we're just dating and you're still kind of got your foot in the door over there
Okay.
and whatever,
Right.
then that's pillow talking. I shouldn't know about this girl business.
That's clear. The dating part. Nah, I shouldn't know that shit. We together, we having a conversation. You getting to know me, I'm getting to know you. Okay,
But
cool.
It's still
Cool.
certain things that shouldn't be said. Because
What like what? What certain things you need to know? Yo, I need to know how if I'm wrong, because if I say something to her, and she is like, nah, babe, you're wrong. You were wrong in that.
But it's still how you go about it. If I'm in the relationship with the next dude and I wasn't sexually happy with this guy, and I'm like, I just wasn't sexually happy. Why? I'm not gonna be like, man, that nigga dick was so small.
Right.
Yo, you know y'all be
Right.
doing that shit.
Right.
But
Y'all be doing that.
I'm not going like that. I'm gonna be like, I just wasn't happy sexually. Like, you know, he was a good guy. I was
How do
trying
you
to
say it to your girl though? Like your
my
closest
group chat.
homegirl?
That's
Yo,
It looked like a pickle.
It looked like
this shit
Alright,
look like
so-
a baby
so
thumb. What the
I
fuck?
would
Look
say
at this shit.
I would say if you're in a relationship, and you're building a relationship.
Oh shit.
Now, I mean, you should start. First of all, nothing that happened in your previous relationship should be even said anyway, because it shouldn't be affecting that relationship. So
You think
I
so?
mean,
It can though. Like if it's a, I don't know.
well,
I'm in this whole
on a
like.
case by case basis, if an incident happened, then express your opinion on that incident and how it relates to that. But don't just come off the bat just talking about certain situations.
Oh yeah, no. But
No,
I feel
nothing.
like
No, you don't do that.
I feel like now that I'm in this whole like self-discovery and self-growth, like I'm peeling back layers of every relationship that I've had, whether it's like with my mother, so I might have those conversations like, this is why I reacted in this way, or this is what happened in this relationship, and now I can see, you know, whatever the issue was. So like I just like having those type of conversations, like deeper conversations. But I'm not gonna be disrespectful about it to the point where you looking at this dude funny if y'all run into each other at the gym or at the.
And you gotta know who you're talking to too,
Right.
because like I mean, some people have crazy exes and some people have crazy big mouth, and they deserve to be talked about. But she'll never hear that from me.
Right.
Like I'm never gonna go back whether we get along or not.
Right,
I'm never
'cause
gonna go back
I just value you being like somebody having the trust in me to like express their feelings. I like
Yeah.
hold that up. Like I value that. So I'm not about to go like, yo, Jason, let me tell you what Costco told me. Like I'm not about to do that. Like
Yeah, I'll be looking at your ass like,
I like
or y'all get to arguing.
right. I like
anyway,
that. I like that.
Like
People
don't do that.
come to me like people come to me on Facebook all the time, and I don't be knowing them from Adam. They're just like, I like what you said in your stat, and I just feel like I could talk to you. I'm not about to run to whoever and say, oh yeah, so and so just said.
Yeah.
this. Like I like that you felt comfortable enough.
Right. You value it.
Yeah.
People need that.
Yeah.
It's about being a quality person.
Okay. So quality person.
And not everybody is.
And not everybody is
Sure
forgiving.
did.
Oh God, no.
I don't know. This topic was brought to us just about the Netflix conversation. I mean, the Netflix documentary. But I think it goes full circle just with the whole podcast, just forgiving. You know, are we forgiving? You know, the situation that's going on with Trump and Iran. You know, like, you know, we don't know.
Wait. Did you just ask, are we forgiving the situation? That's what you said, right?
Yeah, like
As in, like, should we forgive Donald Trump type of thing? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm about to say it. Should Iran be forgiven? I mean, like, we don't know the full situation, the scope that
They're
happened
not
with
going
them.
to be forgiven.
Yeah.
Should Iran be forgiven
Yeah.
for blowing up one of their own planes?
No.
Should they forgive us?
They're
They-
not
should they-
though.
should
They're
they-
not going to.
Yeah, I
forgive
mean,
us.
but at the same time, no. I'm just.
Like, that's what they did.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about that part of it. I'm talking about the beginning part. Do we really know? Will we ever really know if they had our plans to do, harm to the U.S. Like every
I
time
don't think it matters, to be honest with you.
Why?
The rules of engagement clearly state you can't assault a country like that unless you have like clear evidence. Like it has to be preemptive. Meaning I have to know that you are definitely getting ready to attack me before I attack you.
But
like I have to know that.
I'm telling you, as us five, that are in here, we will never know that.
No, you won't. So I mean, who are you talking about forgiving?
What I'm saying is, well, everybody. I mean, we don't know what's going on with that situation,
so
right?
It's not.
So what I'm saying is, these people.
What don't you know? What are you saying?
We don't know if Donald Trump had that information and knew that was going to happen.
Man, what you be watching?
I'm trying to figure out what point you're getting at. Like, who are we forgiving? Are we forgiving Donald Trump for blowing up Iran? Are we forgiving Iran for putting us in a position to want to blow them up?
Like,
they didn't. They actually didn't.
Well,
they actually didn't.
They killed the person.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, are we?
Which is also against the Constitution.
So, like, what are you asking?
So I'm just saying. We don't know.
And how do you tie that into
a relationship?
No, I hate y'all.
I just want to know,
Yo, bro, like everybody's saying the same shit. It's not us.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking about Trump and that whole situation, like, what's the actual question that you're asking? Because he's actually not right at all in this situation.
And we're not forgiving him.
Right.
Okay. Fine.
Iran shouldn't forgive. It's not going to forgive him.
I still don't know why they killed the general. What was
that? Was actually on. He had they gave him like a list of things that he could do, like options that he had at his disposal. Like
Trump?
Yes.
Okay.
It was like 25 things, right? And the general was like the last thing. It was like in like a category of like this is like the least smart one you could do.
Wait, hold on.
This is like the worst idea.
So, for my understanding, they gave Trump a list of things that he can do as president, or a list of things they can do to this general.
Well, as president, actions that he could take.
So he could like pass the bill or some shit, and
he could have did everything but the last thing that he did,
except for fuck with some volatile motherfuckers that was ready to.
Bro, now it's against the Constitution to assassinate a sitting general, like a ranking officer in somebody else's military. That is actually a declaration of war when you do that.
Which is, I guess.
But did he do something? Well, like what? Why was he even on the list? Like did he?
I don't know, dude. I feel like if you had if there was a sheet with options on it, and this one you already knew was the worst one.
Right.
Why would you give it to a person like him?
Right.
Like, what did you think he was going to do? Like, is he like the guy that you would like? Nah, he won't pick the worst.
The only reason I can think of is
he seemed like a middle of the road dude.
Normally, when the war started, a president chances of getting reelected is 90%.
Higher. Yeah.
That's the only reason I can think. He's trying to start the war so he can get reelected.
I mean, that's also a possibility. It's a strong possibility, I think.
This goes back to.
I'm moving to Toronto.
Handmaid's Tale, man.
You said what?
That's your Handmaid's Tale.
I don't know, man. It's one of those things with Trump is that you just want this shit to be over. It's like a nightmare. Him being president.
He can't do nothing.
Let's just be honest though. Like, do you really feel that shit? My fault, bro. Like, I don't really feel it.
What you mean?
What?
I'm saying my neighborhood don't feel no different.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
I do agree with that statement, but I also just all the bullshit that's with it. Like you don't.
Yeah, but not just with Trump though. It's always bullshit with every president. I kind of feel like the president is at this point.
Do you think Obama had a lot of bullshit?
Not the stupid shit.
It's just the stupid shit. It's I don't want to read stupid shit a headline every morning.
But that's still personal accountability. You choose to read the paper. Or to read the.
God damn you!
Well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm trying to be informative.
I'm about to say, yeah.
What the fuck?
No, I'm just saying, but it's certain things that you can read, and there's certain news outlets that you can read that provide information. There are certain news outlets that that's their purpose is to put out their agenda, And then there are certain news outlets that give facts, so you have to.
You saying be responsible
for what you
consume.
take in, right?
Yeah.
And what
I did. I deleted my news thing app off my fucking phone.
But I think what Jay point is like, has it really really impacted Joe like that drastically in the last 4 years that he's been president? Even though all the dumb shit that he's done did.
Like, has your paycheck changed?
Right.
Has your...
You struggling because Donald Trump isn't, like, nah.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't look
But
up
that-
and be like, man,
point,
everything
yeah.
would be different if Trump wasn't the
I
president.
ain't saying...
Like
No,
that.
I wasn't saying it like that. No.
Actually, I think
not.
the amount that you got to put down on an investment property went down 10%. So instead of like you get $200,000 house, instead of putting down $40,000, you can put down $20,000.
That was also that was instituted by Barack Obama. That really, all he did was just kind of get in office, is reap the benefits of everything that the president before him did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome, Jay.
That's why I
Jay came in here and just...
That motherfucker just walked in and was like, "Oh, dude,
No,
already
what
did
is-
that shit."
I gotta finish the last season.
What is Handmaid's Tales?
It's
It's a
basically
Hulu special.
It's a Hulu
So I
special,
gotta
but
get a
it's
fucking
basically
Hulu
like a war was declared and
They
martial
did some
law.
biblical shit. Though.
Yeah,
That
it was
shit
like martial
crazy.
law,
That shit
and then
is-
they like took the rights away from women. Like they stopped making them work. They took their money away from them.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
So like in that case, yes, it would. The presidency would affect, but as of right now, like realistically, it's not.
So
That's why they say like it's more when they say vote and stuff. Yeah, and we all get vote for the president, but you really need to be paying attention to your local offices because that's what affects you.
Yeah, exactly.
oh,
And
yeah.
we don't
That
pay
was what I
attention.
said.
I do pay attention to that. I do. Cool. Shit, it's a great pod. Thanks, Jay. Enlightening us. You enlighten us over here. You know? A little different perspective on things. This is Ricky.
Jessica.
Jay.
Casa. Sorry.
Yo,
5'10".
God. And this is Culture Business and we out. Yo, Casa, what are you doing? Can you delete? Can you press? Fucking hit stop? Jesus Christ! Fucking porno man.
What?
Why would
Would
you?
you like to
Why
see my
would you
browser
think?
history?
I'm about to say, why would you think that he was watching porn?
At a time like this.
Right.
Yeah, that would be very curious.
And I got gray sweatpants on. What you mean?
Oh wait a minute! I'm done. I ain't even going there.
I won't be able to stand up. My nigga, what you mean?